Today, we reflect on the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., a hero in the fight for civil rights and a leader in the movement to end racial and economic injustice in the United States. Dr. King advocated nonviolent protests and demonstrations to promote civil rights and equal treatment under our laws for African Americans. However, this day takes on a different tone this year as it comes less than 2 weeks after an attack on the U.S. Capitol on January 6th by a mob that flashed symbols of racial terror to overturn the democratic process that Dr. King gave his life trying to make accessible to all. That event also glaringly exposed the racial disparity in treatment by law enforcement of nonviolent Black Lives Matter demonstrators and the violent, predominantly white insurrectionists who violently stormed the Capitol. This past year exposed even more racial inequities, both in healthcare during this COVID pandemic and in criminal justice, particularly after the nation and the world witnessed the senseless killing of George Floyd, a Black Minneapolis man, by a white police officer. These events have shed more and more light on who we are and indicates Dr. King's mission has not been accomplished and our work to fulfill his vision to end racial injustice in our country is not done. On this Martin Luther King Day, let us take the opportunity to remember that history and to recommit ourselves to stand as citizens against all forms of racial discrimination, inequality, and violence.